All right, folks, just a couple minutes we'll be going. Get a special guest on here. He's just setting things up, and then we'll jump into character and get rolling for you.
So what kind of music would you like?
Yeah, can you get me some chicken tenders? I'll just take a Bud Light and a side of Black Rifle coffee, please, just to go with the show. Thank you.
No, I said what kind of music would you like?
No music, please. We have our own in-show music playing. Thank you.
Well, I'm just done talking about.
All right, folks, we got one of our producers on here just doing the pre-setup of things. All right, folks, we got one of our producers on here. All right, Josh, give one more sound check here. Let's see if your echo is gone. No, I can still hear it.
Hello? Yeah.
All right. I'm still hearing it echoing back in my headset there. All right, it didn't. Yep, didn't echo that time. Should be good. All right, perfect. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the hybrid universe. We have episode number 57. As you see on the screen, from XCW, the voice of XCW, Mr. Josh Tyler is here mic'd up with us today. Good morning, Josh. As I yours. One of my first jobs in the big leagues here of the wrestling industries was actually over in XCW, so I appreciate the opportunity there. Devil Dog, also, everyone's pretty familiar with. He really kicked off a lot of his main singles career over in XCW. You got the chance to call that live as well, so that must have been something pretty cool. But let's get rolling here. Episode number 57 with our longtime friend, Josh Tyler. Hey, Josh, as our intro is sort of coming to an end here, what's going on these days over in XCW? I heard you had a big pay-per-view extravaganza here recently. What was going on with that? Great stuff, Josh. And you just mentioned Devil Dog. So Devil Dog making his way out here now, taking on Swoop. So Swoop won our first Forged in Pain Fridays match, folks. If you don't know what the Forged in Pain Fridays is all about, every Friday we have a premiere. It's kind of our minor show here in the Hybrid Wrestling Alliance, where it is a single match, at least 4 competitors in it, Battle Royale, elimination style matches. The winner of the Forged in Pain match guarantees themselves a spot on the next main card. So here is Swoop and Devil Dog introducing him to the main roster here as Devil Dog, the founder of Forged in Pain. So what a better representative to welcome the winner of the FIP Friday match, Swoop, to the show. About to kick things off. I know there's no animosity whatsoever that I can think of between these two, so this should be just a good action-packed, friendly exhibition match. And Devil Dog starting with those patented strikes, and you can see the DD214 emblem on his tights here. Devil Dog's finisher. Now, Josh, have you seen Swoop in action at all? Swoop there going for a blockbuster off the top ropes, but Devil Dog just stepped under it. Swoop now back on the attack. I might, if I was you, I heard a rumor that you're going to be possibly moving to Japan with the XCW. Is that true? So Aaron, part of the FIP Friday nights here too, so make sure to keep an eye on him, folks. So all you XCW fans, Aaron O'Connor at least making that appearance here in HWA, possibly more, as Swoop delivers a huge knee shot to Devil Dog. Action still heating up here in the middle of the HWA ring. Looked like Swoop going for a Faymaster, but Devil Dog caught him, reversed it, and delivered a power bomb. No going to choke him out. Swoop gets a foot there on the rope, and what's this? Someone coming up the ramp has Devil Dog's attention. It's Remy, the HWA World Champion. Remy is at the top of the ramp. Devil Dog is distracted. Here comes Swoop behind him, trying to roll him up. Devil Dog kicking out. Swoop trying to take advantage of the distraction. Springs a drop kick off that middle rope. Devil Dog definitely distracted with Remy standing on the outside. We all know just how dangerous Remy is, and this rivalry between Remy and Devil Dog is just continuing to blaze here, getting hotter and hotter. This could be a huge opportunity for Swoop right here. Swoop is he's a rookie here in the States, but he's actually strung himself together a nice little run over in Osaka. So possibly someone that you could keep an eye out for XCW in the future when they move over to Japan. Swoop is actually out of the Brett Kelly camp. Heard he even had some training with the likes of, I don't know if I can say the name. Can we say? Okay, Prusers gave thumbs up. Colt Shields. So I don't really know. I guess maybe as a sparring partner to get some American-style wrestling experience to Swoop, using Colt to work with. Devil Dog on fire right now. A series of clotheslines and then a kip up. He's perched. He's going for it. This could be to DD214. DD214. Oh, but sideswiping here is Swoop. You can tell he was training with Colt, studying Devil Dog. Colt Shields and Devil Dog, a lot of experience. Going for that spinning roundhouse kick. Devil Dog ducking under. Here he goes, lining up for the DD214 again. There it is. Hits him with it, middle of the ring. 2 and a 3 count. Devil Dog picks up the win despite the distraction. Absolutely. Just imagine the core strength and the leg strength to put someone away with what seems... It seems like if a normal person were trying to do that move, it would, be less effective than a DDT. The standard DDT dropping you on your head, but he must get some torque there with that move to put as many people away with it as he does.
This is Andrew Davidson with your HWA injury report. Following his victory over world champion Remy Resnar, Durgos was viciously assaulted by Remy and his bodyguard, Lance Hagen. The guardian of the HWA was seen leaving on a stretcher. Now, this was as a precaution, as it was revealed that Durgos only suffered serious back bruises.
He'll be cleared to compete.
And has a yet-to-be-determined opponent for the next pay-per-view at Alcatraz. For this HWA injury update, I'm Andrew Davidson.
Thank you for that, Andrew. Appreciate the update. It's good to hear that Durgos will be okay. There was a pretty vicious assault from Lance Hagen and Remy on last episode number 56. Go check that out, folks. Devil Dog coming in to save the day with that chair is where things ended, episode number 56. Remy and Lance jumping the barrier and hightailing out of there. Want to know part of that chair action.
Making his way to the ring from Memphis, Tennessee, weighing in at 227 pounds. Big Money Mike.
Absolutely. Lance is definitely someone that, normal person doesn't want to mess around with it if they can help it. A lot of big-time matches over in Worldwide Wrestling for Lance. That's his primary home, although we do see him here and there in other shows. Signed a contract with HWA recently, and apparently some sinister motive behind it, as right away comes out joining Remy Resnar, folks. Mike Jeter in the ring right now. Money Mike representing the Southern Smoke Boys. And he's coming to take on this man, Chris Harris, one of the bigger names, one of the long-time names over in Worldwide Wrestling. Former general manager until CFT stepped in and sort of stole the position from him, or more accurately, purchased the position out from under Chris Harris. Harris now back in in-ring action over there. You know, if you ask me, that's where he should be anyways. But the handsome one here in action now in HWA. Yeah, when I heard it, I was kind of surprised that Drew Gessner allowed something like that to happen in Worldwide Wrestling. But, you know, I guess if you have CFT's type of money, basically the sky's the limit. Possibly. Action starting off here. Mike and Chris, middle of the ring. Jeter with a quick little power bomb right there, trying to knock the wind out of Harris. Who do you have in this one, Josh? I don't know if you have seen each of them in line. He is definitely a workhorse here. ASPW checking in. Been great. I appreciate the support. Welcome to the show. Hopefully you like what you're seeing here. Harris now with Jeter, carries him on his shoulder across the ring and dropping him face first into that turnbuckle here. Looks like Harris has the advantage up on the top rope. He's choking him out, raising him up onto that rope in midair, dangling from his neck. Sort of guillotine-style choke there, hanging him from that corner. Going for a quick pin here, middle of the ring. There's a 2 count, and kicking out is Money Mike. Mike definitely not done yet. Harris now setting him up. What's it gonna be? Swings him over, and what a DDT variant. Got a lot of momentum in that one, and Jeter kicking out once again. Just a 2 count. Chris Harris not wasting any time at all. From the top ropes now in the corner, telling Jeter to get on his feet. Off the top of Jeter, sidestepping and coming up empty is Harris. That'll turn the tables real quick. Super kick to the face for good measure is Jeter. United EFED Wrestling Network checking in. Thank you, guys. Make sure you hit that like button. Anyone who checks in, make sure you say hello as you watch. That way we know who shows up to the episodes. Let us know what you think about what you're seeing. Hit that like button. And those that are new, subscribe if you haven't already. Kind of a peculiar submission hold now. Chris Harris has him in sort of a surfboard stretch right there. What do you call that, Josh? Home of CSWA, NGW, 3W, IWA, and ICW. Great little network going there. A lot of very familiar shows with us. Looks like our friends have sort of banded together once again to form a big network similar to Ashley the Queen checking in. It looks like UEWN can't hear Josh Tyler, they said. So hopefully the rest of the wrestling world can. Mike Cheater going for a pin. Definitely appreciate the support there, ASPW. A lot of good friends over there, members of that association, including James Sargent, James Seal, Mike Cheater with a powerbomb into a pin again, but kicking out is Harris. That's going to be like 5 or 6 combined kickouts so far in this one. Neither man backing down or giving up here. A lot of back and forth action. Josh, give a little couple words there to see if people can hear you now. Listen, go ahead, Josh. As Josh is talking there, Chris Harris just makes Money Mike tap out to win this one. What a move there by Chris Harris. Your prediction was correct, Josh. Harris picks up the win. I don't think I've ever seen Mike Jeter tapping out or giving up, but just too much pain being delivered there by the handsome one, Chris Harris. New subscriber to the channel, Ashley the Queen, just subscribed. Appreciate that. Hit that notifications bell. And every Friday, we will be having Forged in Pain Fridays. Keep an eye out for that. Our main show plays basically whenever the heck our producers decide to put it up during the week. Having a rare Sunday morning here. Shy Sox fan checking in. Appreciate the support. Coming in now with Will King by his side, Nova Reese from Heel Money. And what's this? Here comes the television champion from behind. Hired Gunn from behind, attacking Nova Reese. Will King steps in with a quick shot right there. But right on things is the Hired Gunn. No bells yet for this one. Hired Gunn and Nova Reese going at it at the top of the stage here. Gunn not waiting for this one. He was quiet until then. A simple head nod at the challenge from Nova Reese. He's letting his actions do the talk, as they say. Will King not appreciating it. Looks like he might get involved. Will King choosing to kind of let this one go. Nova Reese taking a beating. Now, Josh, I know you're very familiar with Nova Reese. Don't know if you know Hired Gun at all, though. No, Nova Reese is a longtime veteran from like IWA and stuff like that, James Seals promotion, so I thought you may know who he is. Longtime veteran, friend of Will King, of course. Now Nova fighting back, smashing Hired Gun, our television champion, off those steel steps. Looks like they're going to... Oh, Nova finally gets his entrance gear off, and he is ready to fight now that he had a pause after bashing Hired Gun into those steel steps. Will King over there encouraging Nova, now that Nova seems to be well on his way to taking lead in this match. Still no bell at this point. Exactly, the Nova Bomb, Nova Reese. ASPW knows who Nova Reese is. And there's the bell. This one is official. Into the corner now. Hired Gun tossing Reese. Looks like Will King out there chatting with some young fan. Say what you will about Will King, but he is definitely one for the people. Never backs down from chatting with the fans or signing autographs. And a quick curb stomp right there. That could put Reese away early on. But instead, Hired Gun picking Reese back up, delivering a knee shot. Your boss is over at the XCW network just checked in, Josh. I appreciate them allowing you to come over here and say hi to everybody. We'll appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like button while you're on there, Josh. Catering just delivered me some breakfast here on this rare Sunday morning show. And up over the top ropes goes Nova. The Hired Gun just throwing him over the top rope as if he was just a small child. We're seeing notifications that, Josh, your shared audio must not be turned on. If you have a second to pop in your settings there for your mic and check it out. But I know ours is all set because we have guests on pretty often. So if you have a moment, go check yours. I'm sorry for those that to this point have missed the good tidbits from Josh Tyler. I know we went over what's happening in XCW currently and their big pay-per-view ending their last season. So hopefully Josh can get things figured out over there from XPW headquarters and get back mic'd up with us. Action continuing here in the middle of the ring. Lots of back and forth. Hired Gun with a beautiful takedown, delivering a series of palm strikes onto Nova Reese. Catering, beautiful job. We've got some eggs here. We've got some corned beef hash. We've got some sausage. And we got our patented cup of Black Rifle coffee sitting here in front of me. The folks around here know what SBJ likes. And Hired Gun knows exactly what Nova Reese does not like, as he's got him wrapped up. Blaze Radio checking in, folks. Welcome, Blaze. I appreciate the support. I believe everybody on the show currently, and anyone that probably will ever watch this, knows what Blaze Radio is.
So I'm
Nova
not
Reese.
100% sure, but I seem to have fixed my settings here. I'm hoping, I'd like to give a shout out to everybody who's watching. And if you could hear me, please drop me a hello, because this is the only way I'm going to know if you guys can actually hear me.
Absolutely, guys. Those of you watching, let us know if you could hear Josh Tyler right now. A big Nova Bomb right there. And a 2 count. Hired Gun kicks out. And it sounds like things are good now, Josh. They can hear you, so I hate to have you repeat yourself, but give the fans, as they watch Hired Gun and Nova Reese, a little bit of taste of what you were talking about, your end of season pay-per-view, a little overlay of that. I'll be quiet here because they're saying that your volume sounds a little bit low.
Yes, we're actually in between seasons. We're about to debut our next season. WrestleCade has come and gone. A wonderful show. A show that expanded 2 nights with so many matches. Practically every person on the roster was on this match. Main event included Jason Young versus Aaron O'Connor for the XCW Universal Championships, which Jason Young retained. Michael Miner took on Dominic Knight, who is also known as, to many people, King Dominator, and retained his championship. Wolf Layer came up short against the Charm City Kings as they retained at 332 days their tag team championships. So many matches. I just can start with that. DTM won the Canadian Championship by defeating Joe Rivers. I could spend an hour here and go through the card, but I'm not.
That's a lot of huge names there. A lot of big names.
Check out the WrestleCade matches on the XCW page. It was a really good show. A lot of huge fan response.
After this airs, I'll make sure that our producers go ahead and send a link over to XCW, and I'll try to specifically link one of the nights of WrestleCade. That way, for future viewers that watch this can also get linked over to the XCW WrestleCade. Hired Gunn now has Nova Reese to his knees. Reese standing up. Hired Gunn grabs him from behind, a spinning neckbreaker right there from the Hired Gunn. Rolling neckbreaker and a 2 count. Reese kicks out again.
That was a beautiful cutter by Nova Reese. That was well done. I'm surprised he didn't get the 3 on that.
It was Hired Gunn. I know you don't know these two very well, but Hired Gunn is in white. That is our television champion. Nova Reese now being choked out and kind of a yes lock here. Crossface style. Reese kicking out yet again. What's it going to take to keep the Nova bomb down? Hired Gunn with a super kick and now trying again. And there it is. Hired Gunn. Not one of his signatures or finisher moves right there, but apparently Nova Reese had enough. That one, folks, if you didn't know, Nova Reese defeated our champion, Hired Gunn, our television champion, last episode on number 56. And then, because he beat a champion, put out a challenge that if he can beat Gunn again here tonight, he'll get a shot at that television title. That apparently Hired Gunn wanted none of that. Came out early, attacking Reese during his entrance, and ends up picking up the victory. So, yeah, I don't know who the next challenger is going to be for this television champion. Coming up next is our main event of the evening. Some tag team action. The 4 winners of our brand new United States title competition. We had a series of single matches. The winners are all in this tag match. We have X from XVPW squaring off against MDX here right now. X's partner over in the corner is the big man Ryan Shaw, and sort of a weird pairing. Mad Dog X has his tag partner tonight being Azrael from Rare Breed. Big Daddy Gonzo checking in, longtime friend, best friend. Oh, what a shot! Mad Dog made a mistake stepping out on the apron on the wrong side of the ring, and Ryan Shaw, the big biker, makes him pay. Again, Gonzo, Big Daddy Gonzo, you remember him, don't you, Josh? Part of the, yeah, of course you do. Of course you do. Part of the Surplus Marines with Devil Dog and Jay Sinister. The speed here of X coming into play. What a kick right to the bridge of the nose. Mad Dog, you can see, already taped up from having a broken nose earlier on. That's why we haven't seen him in a couple weeks, as it's still taped up but was cleared for competition, and X taking advantage of that here.
X is impressing me highly right now. I'm looking at X and I'm looking at Mad Dog, and these two, they're absolutely two different wrestler types. I mean, X is a little guy. He's not a very big man like Mad Dog is, but X has been able to keep up with him and also control most of this matchup thus far.
Definitely, folks, and if you want to see more of X, if you like his exciting speed and striking style, check him out over in XVPW. Not only the alternative, but the extreme alternative. Also, X, his second home over in Worldwide Wrestling. Azrael coming in here now, the dark, sinister Azrael. You see, teamed with Mad Dog X here tonight, but his normal partner is the just sadistic Brooks. I hated seeing these two pairing. I didn't even know they knew each other. Brooks and Azrael here in HWA. It seems Azrael and MDX on the same page, at least for now. Diving into the corner, tagging, a quick tag over to the big man Shaw. But Mad Dog not having any part of it. Oh, a reversal from Shaw. What a reversal for the big man. And now that size and power coming into play, tossing Mad Dog around.
I don't know Ryan Shaw, but is he any relation to Caleb Shaw?
I believe he is not, just happens to be same last name. Ryan Shaw is a member of the Hayden Milliken camp. Look at this power. Shaw, Azrael, upside down, all the blood rushing to his head, and finally hits him with a suplex. And Mad Dog takes advantage of the distraction, hitting him with an X marks the spot. The referee caught up. I don't know what the referee was doing there, running in place, apparently preparing for a marathon. Mad Dog showing that hybrid athlete with that power and the athleticism. Young fan, you can talk all you want. We're okay.
I think you're scaring the ferrets.
There's some ferrets here in the booth running wild, and the fan apparently is trying to catch them. I've got to do my job and continue commentary, but I guess I'm scaring the ferrets. Now Mad Dog X, a series of backflips onto Shaw, and now on the top ropes with a, what was that, Josh? From the top ropes into a swinging DDT, tornado DDT style from that middle rope, rather. Mad Dog doing anything he can here, tossing Shaw out of the ring, setting up. He's got something in mind, springing across the ring, diving over the top ropes. What a move. Mad Dog X with that hyper athleticism right there, springs out of the ring, crashing down onto the giant biker Ryan Shaw.
Definitely high risk.
Cravat suplex right there, right in front of us here. Make sure you stay on your toes when it comes to HWA. Watch this, what a move! But Ryan Shaw sideswipe, going for a high-risk move right there. Once again, was Mad Dog X coming up short of everything. I wouldn't sit down just yet, Josh. Not with these guys right here in front of the announce booth still. Azrael remaining perched on the apron. You always got to keep an eye on him to get involved. This is standard tag rules, so there is a count out. Up to 7. Ryan Shaw waits till 8 before stepping back in, taking his time. And Mad Dog diving, tags Azrael as Ryan Shaw tags X at the same time. Azrael has him wrapped up and appears in some submission hold, but no, instead stomping the face of X right into the ground. Nothing blocking the stomp there. Full force of his face right into the mat. Here's a pin now. Ryan Shaw comes in to break it up, but it's not needed as X still has some life left.
I'm absolutely surprised that he didn't bust him open when he slammed his face into the mat.
Azrael hits him with the daydream there, but kicks out once again. Oh, kind of broken up there more by Shaw, keeping things alive for his team. X now. Oh, what a crafty move by X from the apron, dropping him with a little snake eyes across the top to reverse the move that Azrael was going to pull. But Azrael having none of that crap as he's right back on the assault. Azrael now going to the top rope, flying and dropping a knee across the face. Azrael and Mad Dog X have been like a well-oiled team here. I don't think they've ever even met each other in person, but their teamwork here tonight has been great. Mad Dog setting up X, looking like for that X marks the spot. Sidestepping it is X here. Action on the outside between Azrael and Shaw. The two battling on the outside. All 4 men active right now. Keep an eye on the top of the screen as well.
Azrael is absolutely taking it to Ryan Shaw at the moment.
Absolutely, an X with a spring off the middle rope. I don't know who is going to win this one still. All 4 men taking turns. With their partners sort of distracted on the outside. All it's going to take is one. There's the X marks the spot from Mad Dog X with no one available to come in and save it, but X kicks out. How is X still kicking out after that? Mad Dog has Shaw now. Shaw back in the ring. Mad Dog distracted by Shaw. Has Shaw up in the corner. And he's got him in that chokehold from the corner, guillotine style. Big mistake from Mad Dog is now X is back on the attack. What a Pele kick. Catching him right on his forehead.
That was a long 2, by the way.
Mad Dog tagging the fresher Azrael in here. Actually, I don't think any man would be fresh at all in this one because the action did not stop from the partners that were on the outside. Azrael and Shaw still were going at it, battling on the outside in front of us. I don't think any team really has much of an advantage right now. What do you think of the action so far, Ed?
I think it's outstanding. Been fast-paced, lots of power.
Appreciate that. Little quick insight by Eddie Gonzalez here. And a daydream again from Azrael. Middle of the ring. There's a 2 count, and Ryan Shaw dives in to break things up. That should have been it right there, folks. Did you just see Azrael chewing on the fingers of X here? Is that even legal? I don't think the referee was paying attention.
No, I don't think so either. That should have been an automatic disqualification.
I don't think you're allowed to chew on the fingers of your competitors here. Mad Dog and Ryan Shaw going at it now on the outside right here in front of us, just out of view from the main camera, but every once in a while you can get a little glimpse of them battling. And here, a third Daydreamer. This one a little too close to the ropes now. There is no way that X is coming back from this one. Azrael wanting to make sure now that X does not kick out again. Spinning him around. It looks like he's going to go. No submission. This bouncing the face of X once again off the mat.
Looked like he was
This has got to be it. X's junk appears to be hanging out. And there's a 3 count. Azrael and MDX pick up a win. There was absolutely no way that X was going to kick out again. Very brutal main event here tonight. Let's take a look at the highlights. Your thoughts on that one, Josh? Anyone particular stand out to you in this one that you'd like to see, possibly over on the XCW Japan show?
I thought X was brilliant in the ring. He was definitely the smallest of the four guys. He definitely held his own out there tonight. Ryan Shaw as well did pretty well, and Mad Dog X and Azrael, they really impressed me. I had never seen them wrestle before, but they really impressed me.
Mad Dog X is one of those, you talk about hybrid athletes, that is him. If you take like a Ahmed Johnson cross with Apollo Crews, but make them successful, you have MDX. As it says, I appreciate everyone that watched the show today. Thank you, Ed, for checking in. I appreciate that. Make sure if you haven't already, you guys hit that like button, subscribe to any new viewers. We will be primarily on YouTube. There's no more Facebook group for us, but we are pretty active over on Twitter and Instagram, shooting highlights, injury reports, things like that posted up over there. So if you want to be made aware of what's going on over here in HWA, follow along on Twitter. Again, that's Stephen Benoit Jericho, both on Twitter and on Instagram. Josh Tyler, any parting words from you, sir?
I appreciate being invited here today to be a part of the show. Thank you very much. I saw a lot of great athletes out there putting on great matches, and I am definitely interested in coming back again for another opportunity to mic up with you at any point down the road.
Well, we would love to have you. Any last words from you, producer Stevie? What did you think of the show?
It was great, but I didn't think they were gonna win.
Yeah, I doubted it a couple times there. There was a lot of back and forth action in that one for sure. Keep an eye out. Big things to come. Next Friday is the second installment of our Forged in Pain Fridays, all geared up. Make sure you pay attention and take a look over Instagram and Twitter to see that next match card for that. Have a good night, everyone. Well, good morning. A rare Sunday morning show, so I'm all kinds of messed up here. You saying good night to everybody. But have a great rest of your Sunday, folks, and thank you for checking in.